כי לא מואף later mustaqlah, but not gloom to whom distress was for her. Ka'et harishon heqal harsha zvulun wa harsha naphtali wa ha'acharon hikabid. Like the first time, he made light for the land of Zvulun and the land of Naphtali, but the latter time he shall glorify. Derek Hayam, Ever Hayordan, Galil, Hagoyim, the way of the sea, beyond the Jordan, Galil of the nations. Ha'am ha'holechim b'choshech, Ra'u or gadol, the people, the ones walking in the darkness, they have seen a big light. Yothve be'ershes alamawet or nagah alehem. The dwellers in the land of the shadow of death, a light hath shined upon them. Hirbita hagoy, thou hast made abundant the nation. Lo higadalata hashimacha, for it thou hast increased the joy. Shamachu lefaneka kishimachat bakathir katr yagilu b'halakam shalal. They rejoice before thy faces like the joy in the harvest, like when they rejoice in the dividing, in their dividing of spoil. Ki et ol sublo we et mate shichamo shevet hanogeshbo. Because the yoke of his burden and the staff of his shoulder, the rod of the driving one in it, hahitota kiyom midian, thou hast shattered like the day of Midian. Ki kol sohon sohen berash, Wishimala Mugola la Badamim Wahayata Lishrefa Mahakolatahesh, because every boot trampling in a tumult, and a garment rolled in the bloods, also it shall be for burning, food of fire. Ki yeled yulad lanu, because a child is born for us. Benenitan lanu, a son hath been given to us. Watahi hamishara al shikamo, and the rule or dominion shall be upon his shoulder. Wayikra shamo, and one shall call his name. Pele Yoesh El Gibor Aviad Shar Shalom. Pele Yoesh El Gibor Aviad Shar Shalom. That is, the mighty God is a counseling wonder, the Father of eternity, a ruler of peace. Lemarabe hamishara ulshalom enqesh, for the increase of the rule and for peace there is not an end. Ala kise David wa ala mamlakato, upon the throne of David and upon his kingdom, lahakinotah ulasa'adah, to establish it and to uphold it, b'mithapat u'bithadaqa, by means of judgment and by means of justice or righteousness, me'atta wa'ad from now and as far as unseen time, qinatiyah w'shabaot ta'ashadot, the zeal of Yahweh of hosts shall effectuate this. Davar shalach Adonai b'Yaakov v'nafal b'Yisrael, a word the Lord sent in Yaakov, and it shall fall in Yisrael. וידעו העם כולו Ephraim ויוסף שומרון, and the people, all of it, they shall know, Ephraim and the dweller of Shomron, b'gahwa u'b'godel lebab le'amor, the ones in pride and in greatness of heart, saying, Levenim nafalu ugazit nivene, the bricks have fallen, and hewn stone we shall build. Shikmim gudda'u waharazim nahalif, sycamores were cut down, and cedars we shall put in their place or renew it. Vayeshagev Yahweh et Sarerethin Alau, and Yahweh shall set on high the adversaries of Rethin upon him or against him. Ve'eto yavau yisakasech, and his enemies he shall stir up. Aram miqedem u'Pelishtim me'achor, Aram from before and Pelishtim from behind. Vayokalu et Yisrael b'kol peh, and they shall eat up Yisrael in all mouth. B'kol dot lo hatabahapo, in all this his anger hath not returned. Wa'od yado netuya, and still his hand is stretched out. Waha'am lo hatab adhamakehu, and the people hath not returned as far as the one smiting it. Ve'et Yahweh Shabaot lo darashu, and Yahweh of hosts they have not sought. Vayakret Yahweh Mishrael Rosh Wazanab Kippa Wagamon Yom Ehad, and Yahweh shall cut off from Yisrael in one day head and tail, palm branch and bulrush. Zaken uneshuh panim hu harosh, an old one and one lifted of faces, he is the head. Wanavi mora shakar hu hadanab, and a prophet, one teaching falsehood, he is the tail. Wayehyu ma'ashereh ha'am hadeh mata'im, and the ones leading this people straightly are ones causing them to err. Umausharaw mavulaim, and the ones being led straightly are being swallowed up. Alakin alabahuraw lo yeshmachadonai. On account of this, the Lord shall not rejoice over its chosen men. With the Yathomau, with the Alamanothau, lo Yerahim, and its fatherless ones, and its widows, he shall not mercy. Ki kullo hanef wumera, ukolpe dover navala. Because all of it is ungodly, and one causing evil, and every mouth is wording folly. Bekol dot lo thabahapo wa ya. In all this his anger hath not returned, and yet his hand is stretched out. Kiba araka hesharisha'a, because wickedness hath burned like the fire. Shamir wa shait tochel, briar and thorn it shall eat. What tisat besivche hayar, and it shall kindle among the thickets of the forest. Wayithabahu geut ashan, and they roll themselves upward as a column of smoke. Be'ebrat Yahushabaot ne'atam arish, in the wrath of Yahweh of hosts, the earth or land is burned up. Wayahyaha kamaha koletehesh, and the people is become like food of fire. Isha eta achiu lo yahamolu, they spare not each man his brother. Wayigzor alayamim warageb, and one cutteth upon the right and is hungry. Wayorkala alashimol walo hashabe'u, and one eateth upon left, and they are not satisfied. Ish bashara the ro'o yorkelu, a man, the flesh of his arm, they eat. Menashe et Ephraim, Ephraim et Menashe, Yahadaw hemma ala Yehuda. Menashe, Ephraim, and Ephraim, Menashe, together they are upon Yehuda. Bekol dot lo thabahapo wa'od yadonatuya. In all this his anger is not returned, and still yet his hand is outstretched.